Um, Good evening, my people. Another edition of our last lesson. Like I promised you yesterday, during our last video, I made mention of three steps that you can walk to replace in place of the power IC. This is the power IC, the oscillated IC. This is it. You can check it out. This is it. I show you in our last video. I told you about the three methods that you can use in replace of the power IC. Well, even though this was not the type of the power, the mp3 that I thought look at this diode. We call it Zener diode or glass diode. This is a diode that we use in replace of the power IC. This IC is just like a transistor. That's three like that I just converted it to replaced with a diode to replace the IC, because the IC is not working, is bad, is dead. Because if you plug the charger, it's not. But if you touch it with your hand, you find out that the IC is a little bit hot. So it shows that the IC is dead. So you cannot buy it and you cannot get it. So we use the diode. Check it very well. This is this diode to replace the voltage. Just the fiber that will pass it. Yes, on how to fix the power IC that is not working. Check it out. This is the IC. I know you cannot see it very clear there, but at least you are IC. It looks like from some of the region, it looks like a sound IC, because the sound IC can also work like this. But this is the power IC. The number is Lagos, Abuja, or Anambra, or this eastern part of the region. They may have it here, but it's hardly to find it here in the northern part of Nigeria here. Yes, most especially Plateau State entirely, like your south. It's hard to find this type of IC here in Nigeria, but our customer can do us justice to locate or send some pieces if there is from other country or in the state. My number, you can as well reach on me. Let me be the supplier, or no, let me be your partner here, so that I can partner with you people in order to get this IC, because we need them here in Plateau State. Most especially your south is very, very important. If you can as well communicate through my bios, yes, you can reach on me. Let's see how we can do business and work out on this, how we can get this component here in your south, especially Plateau State, because we need them. They are very much important. But the knowledge I'm about to pass on some of the engineer in order to work on with the mp3 to replace this IC is very, very important. This second step is very simple. It's very simple. What you need to do is that look for a dead radio. There's what we call diodes. You will use these diodes. Yes, this how you use these diodes. These two of the diodes, so that you work on them here. You work with that heart again, like the other method. That method, it sounds a little bit difficult to sound, but once you know what I'm doing, you understand what I'm doing, it's so good for you. So these are the diodes. Look at it, very critical, the component. You will need these two diodes, just a normal diode. Yes, a number, either R or S or FR or any, but it's just a diode, normal diode that you are going to apply on this method, because that IC is nothing but just, it works just like a diode. in a single two phases. I can call a rectified diode of 8 leg. That's 4 a rectified diode of 8 leg. So this is what you are going to use to apply for this method. So by working toward it is that with from the IC, it has the positive and the negative side of it. It has the the two positive and the negative side of it. The two positive side of it is the one that you will link it, that connected directly to the 5 volts straight to the battery. It makes, once it's connected, the video will now on. While the other second positive, that it will take it to the indicator, the light the red LED red light indicator, that will show you, once you plug in your charger, it will show you that yes, your mp3 is charging. Because that one is very important. Except you don't want the indicator to be shown, you can as well use one of the diodes to make sure that your DC is working. So for example, these are my 4 leg. When you count it, you get 4 leg. So when you turn your leg like this, it carrying it become the IC hand. This one is this two, it serve as first leg, and these 3 that serve as 2 leg. This the other one serve as 3 leg, and the last one serve as 4 leg. But let me use this one as my positive sign of the IC. I'll use these 2 as my positive sign of the IC. You understand? But in the watch, you will see this right up, this indicator, this white line here, this arrow, this white line here. Yes, it shows you that yes, something is there. Just like the way you see, if you remove the IC, you see that indicator of the light thing, just like a dot. That dot, it serves as a positive sign that they are telling you that the IC is a positive sign. When you look at this one, this IC, this is a system IC. When you see this dot, the dot there, check the dot there, it shows you the sign, the positive sign of the IC, just like the one. This is the positive sign. You get it right? So now when you breach this one, yes, when you breach this one from the mp3, your mp3 is going to on. It's going to on, and it's going to show you even the voltage will pass directly to the radio, and the radio will on automatically directly. Yes, you get it right? But one thing I'm going to show you is that once you put it, it's going to on, and if you plug in your battery from the battery terminal, yes, it's going to work. It's going to work directly, but it will reverse back. You get right from the red light indicator. So if you plug your charger from the charging port, yes, because the red light is showing there, and if you plug your charger from the battery point, the red light will still remain. You remove the charger, the red light will still remains there. Do you know why? The voltage is directly. So the work of that power IC is that when you plug in your this thing is going to, and it is going to make your mp3 to on. You go right, it off the light indicator when you on the radio. Even if the battery is being plugged from the battery terminal, if you unplug the charger, the red light will not show. That's how automatically it's supposed to be. Whereas this case, as you are working with this, if you are constructing the battery or the diode from the IC, that's from the power IC port, you get me right? You have to you use diode. Reason why we are using the diode, because the diode work on one side. It has the only positive single port. So as you are connecting this thing, you terminate it back. So you use the diode for this leg. What I'm telling you, you use the diode, you bend it the way, you look for the positive sign, you turn it, because when you turn it, if you plug it, your mp3 is going to on. So you see, as the light is going to go back, the battery, the diode will terminate the voltage from going. There's no how positive will go around to the negative side, because once it go, it become negative and there will nothing to show as well. So the negative will stop or will boycott. The negative is going to cut the positive from passing through it, the angle. You get what I indicate himself to tell you, yes, this is how it's going to react. But now your mp3 is now on it, and there's no light again from the for the charging indicator. Even if you plug your charger, the red light will not show. Even if you plug it, it will not show. What you need to do again, you have to use this same component of diode again. Once you use it, you will still use it. You get it right? You will still use it. You will use the negative sign. Yes, you will use your meter and read the voltage to see. But you see, like I told you, these are the legs we use. This is how I normally do my example of seeing it. So this is the positive sign of the IC here. Please check it out. You get me right? It's here. Collect. When you look at it there, see, these are the 4 legs. So as you bridge this one here, so as you bridge this one as your positive sign, the mp3, the voltage pass through and it work, it ons. After that, the second leg, you jump them. That one are neutral. They are not of the power IC, is the one controlling the battery indicator. So when you bridge it, the red light will show. Yes, it will show. So if you use the light will on steady. When you plug in your charger from the battery from the battery terminal, the red light will indicate directly. So for you to apply the method, first and second, like I told you, how you apply that single diode from the other leg, from the first leg that make the mp3 come, you still apply the same diode again on that port. This is the diode. This is the one controlling the battery, the red light indicator. It's the one controlling the red light indicator, so that the voltage that will be reversing back from the battery, this diode will terminate it, because the diode work only on single phase. Taking the negative side, you want to draw it, you need your positive side from the negative side, then you use this single diode. It will give you positive voltage. That's all. Positive or a negative, you use this diode and tap it from the positive and get your ground. That's your negative voltage from this diode. So that is just all about this, the use of this power IC of an mp3. No owning, or the IC is dead. Some engineer will just will take this, will tell the customer your mp3 is condemned, so you have to look for another one to read the mp3. But that is just the second method. Like I told you from these are the 3 methods. The last one, it will come from our next video when next we come back. Please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Yes, subscribe and like, share. Whenever you ask, if you have any question, you can send your question side, then you see the answer. I will reply to you directly. So step of the power IC I show you, and I've explained everything vividly to you. And this is the second one. The third one I will come next. You will see how any mp3 that have power issue, these are the only method you apply to get your mp3 back.